Tonight's headlines are brought to you in part by Coldwell Energy and McDonald's.
Good evening, Commonwealth, and thanks for watching the Channel 2 News. I am Sally Limas. Let's take a look at tonight's top stories. A hopeful company hoping to hit the skies soon. Also tonight, one lawmaker fights for a bill that maintains a watershed. And Republican candidates share their vision with the community. In sports, our soccer boys are back home with pride and determination. Stay with us, these stories and more are next here on the Channel 2 News.
Fast, fun, and easy. That's how your home Wi-Fi should be. So start with an internet plan that fits your budget. Introducing your home Wi-Fi starter pack, also known as WISP. Enjoy up to 25 megabits per second for as low as $35 a month. Plus, a free router with your wireless subscription. That's hours of movies, games, social media, and more endless fun. Get your Wi-Fi starter pack today only at Docomo Pacific. Better together. Additional conditions may apply.
And there you have it, McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwich. From the makers of the world's most stolen fries. The juicy chicken sandwich from the place that offers extra napkins for a reason. The tender chicken sandwich from the creators of a sandwich phenomenon. So you won't just be biting into a chicken sandwich, you'll be biting into McDonald's new crispy, juicy, tender chicken sandwich. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Half a day to the WAMI and good evening, Commonwealth. Today is Friday, October 21, 2022. One of the newest domestic operators in the CNMI is looking to expand their services. A new Saipan-based international airlines is in the works. It's called Northern Marianas Airways, which may possibly be the first CNMI-based international airline. The Hopeful Airline is a joint venture between Saipan's MP Enterprises and Northern Pacific Airways. According to company president Keith Stewart, they will be targeting the Australia market first, followed by Japan, Korea, Philippines, and beyond.
As an airline, we want to go and create and help create market diversification, bringing in additional countries and tourists from different destinations. And so by doing that, it'll end up going and giving us a wider depth of tourists as well as business people, investment, etc.
NMA is hopeful to launch flights by March of 2023, which may bring in at least $25 million in tax revenues in the first year alone. With Australia being the first target market, Stewart says we can expect higher spending tourists.
They'll spend at least twice as much per day than other tourists that have been coming here historically. And they're also going to be looking for higher grade hotels, etc. And so the amount of money that's going to come and be spent here is far in excess of what has been going on.
NMA showcased their proposed aircraft type to Governor Ralph Torres, Finance Secretary David Attilig, and media partners on Thursday. The Boeing 757-200 has 16 business class seats, 36 premium economy seats, and 129 economy seats. Robert McKinney, CEO of the Northern Pacific Airways, says if everything goes according to plan, they will be committing 2 brand new aircrafts to NMA.
It's unique in that it has one of the longest stage lengths that has made in this category class of aircraft. We can fly nearly 4,000 nautical miles, so that opens up lots of opportunity for us. They're also readily available. Right now, if you want to go purchase a brand new Boeing 737 MAX or Airbus A321, you're looking at anywhere between 6 to 8 years as a wait time, whereas we want to be able to serve people today. And with these aircraft, we can do that. And they're just as good today as they were the day they were built. As you can see, it looks new, it smells new, it has all brand new parts, been completely inspected. So it'll be just as comfortable and just as reliable as a brand new airplane.
Governor Torres calls it a great day for the Marianas, as NMA may potentially bring in new investors to the island.
So it's not just the tourists that's going to be coming here, it's investors. Now when a tourist comes in or investment comes in, they'll look around and say, maybe I want a restaurant. Maybe I want to build a brewery. They don't have a brewery here. Maybe I'll bring a brewery. Maybe I'll upgrade their water sports. Maybe I want to join the fishing industry. So you will see that. That's 100%. Because we see that with the Japanese market and Korean market. When tourists come in, their investors also come in. So I look forward to it. And it's a great day for the Marianas.
Lawmakers on Capitol Hill attempt to pass a bill for the fourth time this year. Milan Goodwin has this story.
This measly $80,000 that we've been trying to appropriate to just give the Soil and Water Conservation District some operational money so that they can maintain these areas that have been overgrowing since the pandemic, so that we can get into these phases, so that we can finalize these plans. This is revenue generating, but it continues to be vetoed for just $80,000. I humbly ask the Senate to please let this pass through. Let us get this project through. I humbly ask the governor to sign this bill so that we can finish this project.
Precinct 5 Representative Layla Staffler pushed for a bill allocating funds towards maintenance on the Cagman watershed. Staffler says that in 1998, the Department of Land and Natural Resources Office began working on a project to refurbish the watershed. The project now only has 3 of 9 phases left.
When it is completed, it will become a huge water source for our farmers in the Cagman area. Right now, depending on what side of Cagman you have a farm located, you might have too much water or you might have no water. And so this project, this phase will complete the irrigation pieces and complete a reservoir which will collect 100 million gallons of water, or maybe 70 million. It's a lot, millions of gallons of water to collect so that our farmers will have water even when it is dry. This is really important for our food security here in the Marianas. We want our farmers to be able to grow the crops that they want to grow so that we can have more local produce available in our stores and at our local markets.
If the Saipan delegation passes the bill, it will be sent to Governor Torres to sign. Milan Goodwin, Channel 2.
The Republican gubernatorial candidates wrapped up NMC's town hall meeting on Wednesday night. Governor Ralph Torres, along with his running mate, Senator Vinny Sablon, were the last set of gubernatorial candidates to answer a series of questions hosted by the Associated Students of the Northern Marianas College. One of the first questions, which were actually given to the candidates, was what their plans are for immigrants seeking financial assistance to enroll in NMC. Lieutenant Governor candidate Vinny Sablon says collaborating with the CNMI Scholarship Office is one of the first things to do.
What we need to do is we need to go back to the statute. The statute governs who is eligible for CNMI scholarships. What we need to do, and we put this on the table this morning, is we have to redefine the term residency. We have to redefine what that means. And when we go back to the statute and we put that into the CNMI scholarship statute, we can build a program that would allow the government to appropriate money so that we could fund these students that do not qualify or are ineligible. So this is one of the conversations we had this morning, and it's only fair that our residents and our students that call the CNMI home avail of this benefit.
The two candidates were also asked how they would address the possibility of furloughs for thousands of jobs once ARPA funds are finished. Torres emphasized that in order to develop a growing and strong workforce, you need a vibrant economy.
When you bring in more economy, more flights to come in, not only that tourists will come in, but investors will come in. Now you have the workforce. Now we can have NMTI or other institute, perhaps even NMC, say this is what we need to grow this economy. We need more plumbing, we need more engineers, we need all of this because the economy is growing. This is what we need. So by growing the economy, we're able to then now grow the workforce, and that's why we will continue to put resources to NMTI. And to your state of address, seeing PSAs, NMC, NMTI, for the first time in the history, to have three education institutes coming together and address our workforce. That is kudos to all of you. And as a governor and lieutenant governor to be, we will be right there next to you guys, giving you the resources, because that's what we need in order for us to give opportunity to everyone, not just current employee, but everyone that calls into my home and those that wants to come here and make into my home.
Running mate Sablon says investing in the economy is important, and if given the chance, they will expand the revenue source here in the Sinamay.
What we want to look at, and what the governor and I have talked about, is to complement the tourism industry and to have an alternative source of revenue, is to look into medical tourism. In Asia, there are a lot of medical facilities that are looking to build, especially in islands like this, where there's a lot of serenity, which helps healing and stuff. There's I've actually spoken to, and we've spoken to someone who is interested in building a cancer treatment center here, right? So that they can bring in the patients and treat them here. Right, so we gotta really think and look outside the box and look what tourism can bring us. Not only the traditional tourists, but tourism. We have sports tourism, we have medical tourism, we even have student tourism.
Other questions pertain to climate change, women's health care, and building strong schools. All right, coming up, it's 55 days till Christmas. The holiday spirit is in the air.
Need a new phone? Trade in now and get up to $500 off our best 5G devices. Trade in your older phone in any condition and step up to better savings and speeds only our 5G network can provide. Check out our website and catch up on the best mobile experience. Trade in now. Docomo Pacific, better together.
When drivers maintain safe speeds and practice other safe driving behaviors, safer walking environments are created for you, your loved ones, and others in your community. Look out for pedestrians everywhere at all times. Use extra caution when driving in hard-to-see conditions. Slow down and be prepared to stop when turning or otherwise entering a crosswalk. Yield to pedestrians in crosswalks and stop well back from the crosswalk to give other vehicles an opportunity to see the crossing pedestrians so they can stop too. Never pass vehicles stopped at a crosswalk. There may be people crossing where you can't see. Never drive under the influence of alcohol and/or drugs. Follow the speed limit, especially in school zones and in neighborhoods where children are present. Be extra cautious when backing up. Follow the rules of the road and obey signs and signals. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the CNI Department of Public Safety.
Green sea turtles and hawksbill turtles call the Mariana Islands home. They're an important part of the marine ecosystem. They are under threat, and they are protected under CNMI law. Keep plastic out of the ocean. Keep vehicles off the beach. Use the Sea Turtle Stranding Hotline if you see poaching activities or if you see a turtle in trouble. Call 287-8537 and save a turtle.
Welcome back to the Friday edition of the Channel 2 News. We have some reaction from Governor Torres to his town hall.
Making CNMI a world-class destination is going to take time, and you know that. But we have started a strong foundation and prioritizing our environment. Our environment is locations, tourist sites, our beach, our weather. I mean, everything encompasses what our tourists pay for. But that comes with economy, comes in with our people, making sure that we do our end to make sure the environment is continue to keep clean.
Three-way race, how do you see it when you guys look at the math and the numbers? Like, who's going to finish second? Predictions on percentages?
You know, I've ran from House, Senate, Lieutenant Governor, and Governor. I really, I've never put in myself as to what position I would be. All I know is that I've worked so hard, put my heart and sweat, and my love for the people of the Commonwealth. And I've showed that throughout the last 3.5 years, through Typhoon Sorilor, Typhoon U2, pandemic. So I say that I've put my own share, that I hope that our community appreciates that and understands that the next 4 years is you have someone in front of you that has stood under the rain, stood on challenges to protect our environment, whether it's bombing through the military or other activities. And I'm here, and I want to make sure that that effort continues. And having Vinny as my partner, someone that's energetic, someone that loves our island from here, proud NMC alumni with his family, you have a true candidate for the executive branch that is not afraid to work, that has shown their work ethics, that continue to work, and cares. I mean, his bottom line is cares and prioritizes the people that close in on my home.
With the current lieutenant governor who's also running, when did that split happen? What happened?
Well, again, before he left, he literally told me to choose for a partner because he will be stepping down, basically to take care of his health. And so he went and got his surgery and came back, and since he came back, him and I continue to have conversation about it. And he's always assured me that he's not going to run against me. He's under this administration. Why would he run against me? And I've invited him numerous times to meet to be part of the GOP executive CTE to chair, and he's always said, no, I want to rest and take care of my health. So that was the whole thing. And then when Vinny and I announced that following week, shocked me that he decided that he's going to run with Mayor Apatow. So that was it.
So that came as a total
surprise.
surprise.
That's a total surprise. His oldest brother was part of my committee to elect as a I believe vice president or vice chairman. So the whole family has said that they've met, and so that's the reason why I end up choosing Senator Vinny, because he told me that he wasn't going to run.
You may have heard a new voice on our show. That is KSPN's new intern, Milan Goodwin. Milan is in the Marianas High School Rhythm and Harmony Glee Club and brings us this story.
For most of us, Christmas preparations begin after Thanksgiving Day. But for some Marianas High School students, Christmas starts in October.
Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King, peace on earth and mercy mild, God and sinners reconciled.
The MHS Rhythm and Harmony Glee Club is working hard this month as they prepare to Christmas carol across the island, a tradition the club has continued for over 5 years. The now student-directed club must learn and polish new songs before the club is performance ready.
The herald, hark the herald, hark the herald
The club took a beat last Christmas due to COVID-19 restrictions, but this year, members and the 14-year club advisor, Harold Easton, are more excited than ever to get back to caroling.
It's about time, yes. You can get back on the street rather than sitting at home. You can get out to the hotels, people can hear us sing. It's going to be a lot better this year. Hooray!
Club member Kyle Manuel says that working on different songs helps the club bond with each other.
My favorite song that I've learned so far is Sweater Weather.
Why?
It just feels like we bonded over this song, over the 1 month that we've learned. You know, just made us feel more connected with each other.
Just us, you find out nothing that I wanna tell you about. No, 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 'cause it's too cold for you here and now. So let me hold both your hands in the holes of my sweater. Too cold for you here and now. So let me hold both your hands in the holes of my sweater.
Milan Goodwin for the Channel 2 News.
All right, coming up for our sports report, we meet a young athlete new to the cinema but eager to keep up with a family hobby. Stay tuned.
Fast, fun, and easy. That's how your home Wi-Fi should be. So start with an internet plan that fits your budget. Introducing your home Wi-Fi starter pack, also known as WISP. Enjoy up to 25 megabits per second for as low as $35 a month. Plus, a free router with your wireless subscription. That's hours of movies, games, social media, and more endless fun. Get your Wi-Fi starter pack today only at Docomo Pacific. Better together. Additional conditions may apply.
Hey, golfers, come north and practice your game at the Marianas Driving Range. New Year's local specials. 10-piece coupon books available for just $60. That's a $10 savings. Want to get really good? Come work on your swing every day for just $99 per month. It's our practice pass and you're going to love it. Grab your passes and go straight to the range. You can social distance and chip all at the same time and the views are free. Reserve now at marianastrekking.com. You can pay online, open 7 days a week.
The Tan Su Lin Foundation promotes the culture of giving back. The foundation and its generous partners are committed to supporting programs that include health, education, and sports. Initiatives that promote arts and culture, the environment, and tourism will benefit our community and our residents. Giving back and making a difference will help ensure that the island paradise we call home will be a better place to live.
Tonight's sports brought to you in part by Tan Holdings through the Tan Su Lin Foundation, making communities a better place to live.
Buenas sports fans.
The KSPN Sports Report, the U17 national team is back in the NMI after competing against some of the top soccer countries. They were sure to put up a fight and let others know NMI was in the house. The NMI U17 boys national team is back from their participation in the Asian Football Confederation U17 Asian Cup qualifiers that was held in Shepparton, Australia earlier this month. The team is led by their head coach Michotero Mita, team manager Mickey Vargas, assistant coach Jersh Angles, and other team officials. The NMI delegation is in Group G, where they competed against Australia, China, and Cambodia. Our national team did not win against these three countries, but it was a very good and unforgettable experience for them.
Good experience for everyone po.
Okay.
It was a good experience. So it was a very challenging tournament for us because we played against Australia, China, and Cambodia. But throughout the tournament, the team improved well up to the last game. So I think that's a big accomplishment for NMIFA.
So,
and playing also in a very, very cold weather where the kids are not really used to.
Assistant coach Jersh Angles is encouraging the players to stay focused, get stronger, and prepare for the next tournament.
They realize playing against international level, I think they really have to work harder. They really have to, keep training for the next tournament. So that's what I told the boys before we came out from the airport, to have the same solid team getting ready for the next tournament. So that's our goal.
Angeles says he is very pleased with the team's performance, especially against Cambodia.
It's good actually, especially the last game we held Cambodia, which is a very strong team also in Asia. We held them almost 3-0. They scored the fourth on the last minute, but I think that was our best for the tournament, I guess.
Tonight we feature a young runner all the way from Tennessee. Her family have been here in Saipan for a couple months now, and they are enjoying all the running events we have to offer. Let's meet our young star, Kaylin. I really think a champion is defined not by their wins, but how they can recover when they fall. A quote by Serena Williams.
Young Star Shining, brought to you by the Tan Su Lin Foundation.
A third grader from Oliai Elementary School is our young star for tonight. Here is 8-year-old Kaylin Taflinger.
Kaylin Taflinger, I'm 8 years old and I go to Oliai.
Taflinger loves cross-country races.
Because it's fun, you get to run and stuff.
Her team from Oliai Elementary School participated in this year's PSAs All-School Cross-Country Championships. It was a very challenging race because of the heavy rain and muddy terrain.
I did okay. I slipped one time and I fell up a hill. But I passed two people, but then they passed in front of me when I fell.
Watching her siblings competing in cross-country races back in Tennessee made her decide to join and try it herself.
My sister and brother were starting to do it they did it for a long time, so I was just gonna join because they thought they were just making me, because they were it was feeling like it was so easy for them, so I was just gonna try and see what it did, but I like it.
Other than running, Taflinger also plays soccer, and she is currently playing for the Shirley's Football Club.
I have tried it before. I'm in it right now. I'm in Shirley's.
Oh, okay. And so you're on the team for soccer? All right. And how do you like soccer so far?
Good.
Her family loves doing sports activities together. They did the PIC Color Run and recently the SPC Glow Run together.
Oh yeah, we did the family color run. So last one we did a color glow run, and then so we got glow sticks and we had to wear them around our neck, and we ran at night.
Young Star Shining, brought to you by the Tan Su Lin Foundation.
Need a new phone? Trade in now and get up to $500 off our best 5G devices. Trade in your older phone in any condition and step up to better savings and speeds only our 5G network can provide. Check out our website and catch up on the best mobile experience. Trade in now. Docomo Pacific, better together.
Make you an offer you can't refuse. Bring your friends in for the best night out at Godfather's Bar in Garabin. Sing along to your favorite hits with live music from the Gigolos. Godfather's has daily food and drink specials, like Taco Tuesdays. The best pizza on island every day of the week. Located on Palm Street in Garabin. Everybody is family at Godfather's Bar. Bada bing, bada boom.
Hi, I'm Dre, one of the personal trainers here at Goat's Gym, and today we're going to show you a Bulgarian split squat, a fantastic lower body exercise that should be a main staple in your training. Now the first thing we want to address is the rear foot placement. Now whether it's toes on or toes off, just find what's comfortable for you. The bigger issue we want to tackle is the height of the box or bench. You see, when you set up on a box or a bench that's too high, that inherently puts an aggressive stretch on the front of your hip. Oftentimes, that sensation will take away from the working leg, the leg that's on the floor. And when you start to add load in this faulty position, you're bound to run into some problems, particularly if you got some mobility restrictions. So Jamila's gonna set up, she's gonna descend with control, and from there just stand tall.
And for the KSPN weather report, mostly cloudy with scattered showers and thunderstorms. East wind 15 to 17 miles per hour with gusts as high as 23 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly cloudy with scattered showers and thunderstorms. East wind 10 to 15 miles per hour. High 84, low 80, a humidity of 75%. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy with scattered showers and thunderstorms. East wind 11 to 18 miles per hour with gusts up to 24 miles per hour. High 84, low 80. The marine forecast, moderate trade winds, occasionally fresh at times, are expected to persist across the region the next few days. Combined seas of 3 to 5 feet will slowly increase between 4 and 6 feet by Sunday as a moderate north swell builds into the coastal waters. East wind 15 to 20 knots, wind waves 3 to 4 feet, east swell 3 to 4 feet. The sunrise will be at 6:09 a.m., high tide 5:30 p.m., low tide 11:45 p.m., and the sunset 5:53 p.m. All right, there you have it. That is your Friday edition of the news, sports, and weather here in the Marianas. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you have a great weekend, and we'll have more news for you Monday.